My name is Denny Purdy, and I'm an HVAC tech, and this is my submission for the 2025 Service Titan HVAC National Championship, round number 2. Wanted to show you all the equipment that I have. I'll keep this timer in view. I have my bucket of water, I have my protective equipment, my rags, I have my tape measure, I have all the fittings required, my striker, the valve assembly itself. I have the cool braze on there, I have the sandpaper, soap bubbles, I have the fire extinguisher, I also have the gauges, and I have the nitrogen port showing you that I'm purging with the correct amount of nitrogen through the piece of equipment that we have. Get this up. Okay, put this guy back down. Okay, and we will start to braze. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the valve cores from the piece of equipment. Put this in this little container over here so we don't lose it. And then we're going to assemble all of our pieces of equipment together. Now you can see that all these pieces of equipment have been cleaned. Okay, we're going to assemble them together. Make sure my timer's still in the view. Yes, it is. And we got our 2. We can see that the depth is going down correctly for each one of these as we continue to put this together. Okay, see my sandpaper and my marks on there? Putting that all together. I've been cleaning these, put this guy in there. I cleaned all these fittings. Okay, we're going to put this guy here, put the elbow down, and then here. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, that they asked us to do, is to start to flow nitrogen into the system. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. Okay, nitrogen is flowing. We can actually hear it. I'm going to put it on this valve here. And then we are going to see it push up on the toilet paper itself. And hopefully we got that in good view. Okay, we're going to see that toilet paper actually push up, and push up. Okay, after we got that done, I'm going to put on some gloves, so put this cool paste on, protect my valves from the actual heat that we're going to be having. And then I'm going to take them off, and that way I have good clean hands that will keep it from actually messing with my fittings. This paste gets on there, it gets kind of hard to braze these guys on. Okay. We'll continue to put that paste around. Paste is on there. It is lined up nice on there, and we got that paste on there as well. Continue to put that paste on that fell off. Okay, you can see that we got our paste on there. Continue to move our clock around here so we can see. Go ahead and put our protective equipment on. Okay, I'm going to put my gloves on. And then I'm going to braze this piece of equipment. Gloves are on and my glasses are on as well. So we'll go ahead and use our striker. We'll light it up. Okay. Then we're going to braze our fittings on. I always like to heat up the pipe first. Get in there. Okay, so we have that in there. What we're going to accomplish now is we're going to allow that to cool off for 20 seconds while we check it with the mirror for any possible leaks that we may have. I'm going to check all these fittings around here. They look okay. Don't look too bad. I'm checking around the back side. Yep. For the sake of time, just keep on pushing through. Okay, got all these fittings checked. And that is well over. I'll cool these down the rest of the way with our rags. Okay. Throw this other rag in there. Try to cool this down a little faster. Alright. Still purging with nitrogen. Got that nice and cooled. Okay. Nice and cooled down. Okay, we'll go ahead and put our valve cores back in. Okay. And we're going to pressure test this guy up to 60 psi. Up to 100 psi. Shut this off. Okay, if we can see, we're at 100 psi. A little bit more. Okay, 100 psi right there. We're gonna do that for 60 seconds. So it's 17:10. We're gonna go ahead and stop the video. Okay. On there. Almost lost the timer that time. Okay. Continue to watch that. Oh, still got bubbles down. While we're doing that, some new leaks are showing up. Okay. And we got the soap bubbles down. And perfect. Okay. Well, that's been 60 seconds there. Let me see if I can grab the timer and maybe come back around here through our little fitting ourselves. And we see that there's no leaks on anybody in there. Okay, well, thank you very much, and stop the timer, and have a great day.